Hello guys, in this video I will be showing you how to code Bric Breaker in JavaScript. So first we will import a canvas using HTML5 canvas tag. So we'll do it in this way, canvas, and then we'll give the closing tag for the canvas. Next we'll give this canvas an ID. We'll give this ID of a GC, a height of 800 pixels and width of 800 pixels. So once we have done that, we'll give the script tags within which our JavaScript code will go. After giving the script tag, we will give the function window on load, on which the function will run. So inside this function we'll first get the document with c equals document dot get element by id, and the id of our canvas tag was GC. Now we'll give c dot get context. Now we will run a function update, which we have not created yet, but we will create it after some time, and we will run it 30 times in 1 second. Now we'll add an event listener to our web page. Add event listener, which will listen for mouse moves. So within quotes I'll give mouse move, and on mouse move it will run a function which will take a parameter e, and it will do the following. It will set the player x position to e dot client x minus pw by 2. Now the pw out here refers to player width, which I'll set it now as 100. Player x means the starting position of the bar which you get while you load the game. So I'll keep it to 350. Now after we have done this, we will create our function update. Now we will create a style, cc dot fill style equals black. So we'll paint the entire canvas black using fill rect. Now this will take 4 parameters: the starting x and y values of the rectangle, top left corner of the rectangle, and the length and breadth of the rectangle. The third parameter will be the breadth of the rectangle, which will be c dot width. That means the entire width of our canvas, and c dot height. Now this should paint our canvas black. Let's run it and see. As you can see, we have got a canvas of 800 cross 800 pixels, and it is black in color. Now we'll paint the player brick which will move along the x-axis at the bottom of the canvas. so we'll paint it using white. So cc dot fill style equals white. Now cc dot fill rect. Now since we want to keep it at the bottom of the canvas, so the height will be 790 and x, let's keep it in the middle for during initialization. So it will be x 350, y 790, and width of the brick, let's make it 100, and height, let's make it the px x coordinate with the px, which will be getting from the mouse input. Y will remain constant. High width of the brick will be 100 and height will be 10. So now if we run this, as you can see, as I'm moving the cursor, the brick is also moving. So once we have done this, we will bring the ball in the canvas. So for that we will fill out another small rectangle. Let's keep it in the middle, so it will be 400 comma 400 comma bd comma bd. bd is the ball dimension. I'll set it to 6 or 8. I'll keep it at 8. So now if I run this, as you can see, I have a ball out here in the middle. So now once we have the ball ready, now we'll make the ball to move. So for that we'll set the ball x velocity as ball x v equal to ball x ball y v, ball y velocity, ball x velocity equals 8. And in the update function we will keep updating the ball x value. Okay, so the initial ball x and ball y values will be ball x equal to ball y equals 400. So I'll set this as ball x and ball y. So ball x ball y equal to 400, ball x, and in the update function we'll keep updating the ball x values. So it will be plus equals ball x velocity comma ball y velocity, ball y equals plus equals ball y velocity. Okay, now if we run this, we should get the ball to move. As you can see, the ball was moving. Now once we get the ball moving, we have to make it rebound from the edges of the canvas. So we will do it using if conditions. So now we'll give our if conditions. If ball x is less than 0, we will reverse the ball x velocity. So we'll make it bx v equals minus bx v. This is for the left edge of the canvas. Or if it reaches the other end of the canvas, so for that we'll give ball x greater than c dot width. If ball x is greater than c dot width, I'll reverse the ball x velocity. Now this is for the left and right edges of the canvas. Now we also have to look for the top and bottom edges. So for the top edge, it will be if ball y is less than 0, I will simply reverse the ball y velocity minus byv. Now we have to check for the brick, the bottom brick, the user brick which the player will be moving. So for that I'll first check if the ball is at the bottom, that is if by is greater than 790, the 10 pixels for the brick height. So 800 minus 10, it's 790. So if it is greater than 790, we'll go ahead and check if the ball is between the brick. So for that we'll give ball x greater than px and ball x less than px plus 100, since the width of the player brick which we had set was equal to 100. So if it is less than this, we will be rebounding the ball. So to do that, we will give ball y velocity equals minus ball y velocity, and to change the speed of the x component of the ball, we'll be writing a equation which is dx, means different in the speed of x component, equal to bx minus px plus pw by 2. Now pw is player width, that means the width of the brick which we had set, and px is the player x value, and bx is the x coordinate of the ball. So now after we have calculated dx, we will change the ball x velocity to dx multiplied by 0.3. You can keep it at anything, I am keeping it at 0.3. So once we are done with this, this will make our ball to bounce from the edges and from the player brick. So now if we see, as you can see, the ball is bouncing from the edges, from the top edge, from the right edge, and from the left edge. As you can see, the speed of the ball changes after getting reflected from the player brick, and the speed of the ball is decided by the equation which we just saw a few seconds back. So once this is done, it's time to set the bricks in place. So to set the bricks in place, for this example I'll be setting 3 bricks. So I'll initialize 3 variables, flag 1, flag 2 and flag 3. I'll set them equal to 1. Now I will be drawing the 3 bricks which the user has to break. So if flag 1 equals 1, I'll be drawing the brick. So I'll copy this portion of the code and I'll say give this at x 100, y 100, and the dimensions I'll keep it at 110, means it will be 100 pixels in width and 10 pixels in height. Also, this is the first brick. I'll be drawing the second and third brick. Second brick, third brick. Now for the second brick I'll give flag 2, third brick I'll give flag 3, and the second brick I'll be keeping it at 300 and the third brick at 500. Now if we run the program, we can see we have 3 bricks, but if the ball touches the bricks there is no action. So we have to write the code so that the ball is getting rebounded from the bricks and the bricks are getting vanished. So for that, again we have to do that we have to make use of if conditions. So now we have to check if ball x is greater than, this is for the first brick, if ball x is greater than 100 and ball x is less than 200 and ball y is greater than 100 and ball y is less than 110. If this condition is true, we will, and flag 1 equals 1. If this condition is true, we will reverse, firstly we will reverse the y velocity, ball y velocity equal to minus ball y velocity, and then we'll set the flag of that brick to 0. So this was for the first flag. We'll copy it and paste it for the other two flags as well. So for flag 2, sorry, this is for flag 1, this is for flag 2, this is for flag 3, and first flag was 100, 200, second flag was 300 and 400, this is 500 and 600. This one will be flag 2, this will be flag 3, flag 2 and flag 3. Okay, so once this is done, we'll be reversing the flag values, and in the, if flag is equal to 1, it will be drawing the rectangle, and if it is, if the flag value is 0, we will fill that portion with black so that the brick which is already hit vanishes. So we do it black for the first one. Similarly, we do it for the other bricks as well. Now for this brick it will be 500 and this brick it will be 500, this brick it will be 300, 500, and this will be black, this will also be black. So let me check it once again. Filter it black, 100, 100, 300, 300, 100, 100. Okay, so I think I am done. Let's run the code and see if everything is alright. Now it should rebound and the brick should vanish. As you can see, the brick has vanished. So now if we hit the second and the third bricks, they should also vanish. So as you can see, the second brick vanished. Now we'll try to hit the first brick, and that should vanish as well. So this was a short video on how to code Bric Breaker in JavaScript and HTML. So if you like the video, please leave a like and share the video. Thanks for watching.